With this video, we're going to show the functionality of the table mode of the Labview program that we have developed at the Instituto de Energia Solar in Madrid to control the E4360 Solar Array Simulator from Agilent. Each Solar Array Simulator allows working with two different models, so we have created two different set of controls, each one for each model, and two graphs to show what is happening in each model. We can set each model individually, choosing the set for M1 or M2, or configuring them together. So we can connect the models in series or in parallel and then obtain double the voltage or double the current and control one of the models. We can also choose to output both of the models simultaneously if we have each model connected to a different electronic equipment, or we can just choose to play with one. In this example we're only going to see with one, but all the set of controls will be exactly the same for the other one. So table mode allows us to load any type of curves, and we're not limited to normal and shaded curves defined by the exponential equation. We can therefore load curves that we have measured from real models under different conditions, like shades, cloudy periods, or manufacturing defects. For example, like the one shown in the graph right now, which is a curve we measured in a model with shading. This program allows us setting only one curve with single curve, or a maximum of 15 curves per model with a maximum of 15 curves option. However, if we're only going to use one model, we can double this capability to 30 curves. On the various curves options, we can choose the time that we want each curve to be on. So for example, if here we choose 15 seconds each curve will be on for 15 seconds, and then manually we can change the time for each curve if we want. Keep that at 10. We can also choose to save all the working values that are shown here in this box with the save option. We can choose the saving period, and we can choose the save file path. We can also choose to run the list various times with the loop option. So let's see an example of how we load 5 curves and run them. Here we go to the curves that we have previously defined. We can choose any of the curves that we want, for example these 5. So once the set button goes off, now the curves are set. Here we will choose the time, we'll keep it in 10 seconds for each curve. We'll press the save, so it starts saving, and then choose the output on. Here we see the curve that we're running at the moment, and here we see all the instantaneous working values. All of these values are being saved in the save file. So right now the output is connected to a power optimizer, which is the one in charge of finding the maximum power point. So with this function, for example, we can see the efficiency of the MPPT algorithm in shading conditions. We can see that it's finding the maximum power point quite well. In this curve, for example, it is taking quite a while. Although it is going towards it, it's very slow in finding it. And once the time for each curve finished, the program stops automatically. We can stop the save option, and now we can see an example of the saved file. So here we see an example of the saved file with each value saved every 100 milliseconds, all of these values. And for example, with this we can see the time that it took the maximum power point to be found, where did the maximum power point get stuck, or whatever we want to use it for future reference. Okay, so that is it now for the table mode.